Hi guys, welcome to my second attempt at this video. Defending the Oasis includes Donegal, Duck, MJ Whittle, Major Lynch and a few others. This is a game Donegal arranged the other night. Thanks for that, Donegal. It was a great game. Did you like my new intro? It took me a while to learn that. Influence is from Dave, aka Mr. Cheap Kills, so big shout out to him. Keep up a good work, Dave. I love your intros. So hopefully within time I'll learn how to do really good ones as well. As I said, this is the second time I've tried this video. I've uploaded it to YouTube. They cut off 10 minutes of it. I suspect I was just talking too much and they thought, enough of that shite there, I'm just going to cut these guys off. So tonight I'm re-uploading it. Decided to do this commentary again. I've had a few beers, some Dutch courage, so I'm just going to talk even more shit. In this game, I decided to hop into the tank. I love being the tank driver. I'll admit I'm very good at it. Reason being is I don't really go up front with the tank. I don't rush in there and try and blow everything up. Simple fact is, when you get a tank too close to an enemy, they'll C4 you, mine you, RPG, they'll throw everything at you. So I decided to keep back, and this part here, we have a few guys sitting behind a little hill. I had no gunner, so what I do usually if there's no gunner in my tank, I'll jump into the gunner seat and use my gun rather than the big main gun. I find it's easier just to take them out with the machine gun. So I managed to get back up, get the tank repaired at the base. Some great fucking teamwork going on here with Duck and a few other guys. I have to say they kept my tank fully repaired when I needed it. So this is a great thing about keeping your tank back along with your defenders. When you're rushing up there and too many RPGs coming at you and stuff like that, you're not going to last too long in the tank. So I decided just to guard the right flank here. You know yourself, if you've played this map, it can be quite difficult to take this second base. The reason being is it's a very strong point where people can hide in the right flank. You've got a tank, we've got an Apache spawning, and then you've got the left flank where we've got a few snipers. I suspect, I haven't seen Donegal and MJ Whittle much in this game, but I do suspect they're on the left side. They are two good players to have on your team. They certainly do know the score when playing this game. They're always pushing forward or defending really well. Really not, they're not the type of guys that would sit back and completely do nothing. Anyway, so as I said, I look after the right flank. I'm trying to keep me out here for tanks, so I spot as much as I can. Hit your back button when you're playing this game. Hit your back button whenever you see an enemy. Spot the person, and let the rest of the team know that the person's there. Of course, that doesn't really count in hardcore, because in hardcore you don't have spotting much, or at least they're not lit up like a Christmas tree. Thankfully in this game the boys in the Apaches didn't really do much circle strafing, or hardly any at all. Yeah, they took a few pot shots at me, but thankfully I had the likes of Duck, Major Lynch and a few others repair me every time I got hit, so that was good. You probably know, if you're defending this game or defending Oasis, usually you'll get the circle straffer and it's a flipping nightmare to try and defend against. I've recently just learnt how to circle strafe. I think it's a very dirty and cheap way to actually get kills, but it's part of the battlefield experience. It always has been and always will be. So really, if you want to defend against a circle strafe, and the Apache is really just to learn how to RPG better. Something I'm totally crap at, but within time hopefully I'll get better experience at it. The reason why I like the tank is it's a long range weapon. You don't need to go forward that much, keep back and just fire on ahead. I take a few shots here at the Apache. It's quite easy to take out an Apache if it's not going around in circles, but in saying that, if it is going around in circles, try and judge or predict where he's going to go and then take a shot. I've noticed a new guy playing Bad Company, Norse Valkyrie, he's one of DVT, or Paul aka DVT, one of his mates. He's been very good at taking out the Apaches with a tank. I've actually witnessed a few good shots with him. In saying that, Donegal did upload a video there a couple of days ago of a game that me and him played defending this map, and we had a boy and Apache circle strafing. Complete nightmare. We couldn't take him out at all. I was taking my RPG pot shots at him. I just ended up quitting the game. You know, it does frustrate me at times, but you know, it really comes down to how well you can fire your RPG, how you can predict the guy's path, and just taking your shot at him. So we're doing pretty well defending this base. We do have a few guys jumping out of the Apaches, sneaking into the base, trying to arm them. Thankfully, there's good teamwork going on. You know, the likes of Duck and all repairing my tank. You know, it's always appreciated for stuff like that, because the Apache and UAV are taking pot shots at me. So there's Duck working away there, and he's away again. So there's UAV in there. He's taking pot shots. He's actually behind us. Takes quite a while for the rest of the team to sort of notice that he's there, but he's nearly taking me out. You know, I've only got 12 left in my energy for the tank, so he's just about nearly taking me out. But thankfully, the rest of the team come back, repair me, and actually save me. Well, that was actually Duck for that, so thanks, Duck. And there's another guy joining me now. This is my favourite tank, the T90. I really don't know why. I just like the feel of it, how it shoots. And there we go. We've got an Apache UAV in there that I just spotted. Now, usually, if you are an experienced Apache pilot, he would have taken me out. We are flying the Apache. The heavy vehicles are all lit up like a Christmas tree for the Apache pilot, and it's usually the first thing they go for. It's easier for them to target because they can actually see them. They can't see the ground troops unless somebody spots for them. So I took out the Apache. Thankfully I tried to do the AV, but I didn't get that. And again, my tank needs some repairing. And there's a guy going in for the arm, and they got the MCOM station. Not too sure what happened there. So I'm guessing that they're coming up on the left flank, because I haven't seen really anybody come up on the right, unless they were jumping out of the Apache to try and take the MCOM station. But I'm just about to be getting taken out here with a guy using the, I think it's the ATV, is it? It's called. There we go. AT4 took me out with. And another weapon I'm a nightmare with. So we've lost the base, and we're going down onto the next base. I decided to guard B. It's where I spawned. I don't really want to run up to A, even though that would be the first place the enemy's going to go to. The reason being is if I try and make a run for A, I'll probably get shot with the tanks. There's 3 tanks out there. I managed to take one out with the RPG. So I decided just to stay down at B, keep an eye on B. Even though some guy, you know, will at some stage come down and sneak around me. So I missed this guy with the RPG, and I've run out of RPG, so what I decided to do is send out the Tracer, and hopefully one of the teammates will catch up with him and take him out. So A's gone, so they're all going to come down to B. And some guy just comes down now, managed to sneak around us all. He's probably flanked us on the right hand side of me at the moment. So we're going to disarm. Unfortunately, a Wookiee took us out with the mortar strike. He took out my teammate as well. For those who think that the Wookiee's useless, the Wookiee does have a use if he's actually good. He can overlook the MCOM station and defend it while it's being activated. It's something I usually do when I'm a Wookiee. I'm not the type of person to sit way back and just take pot shots at people. So we've lost that base, and now we're down at the very last base. From my experience in Bad Company 1, in this base, the people usually come down on the left flank The reason being is the left flank is a lot easier. Most people defend on the right because that's where actually the MCOM stations are based. Well, the right and the middle. So you'll find a lot of the enemy trying to flank on the left. I know when I was attacking on this is where I would go, down the left. It's the easiest path down. So I'm determined just to keep an eye out on the left, because as you can see, there isn't anybody down here in our team defending on the left. But as I said, from my experience at Bad Company 1, I do know that the left flank is a very is the best opportunity to get down there. And in the old days of Bad Company 1, what people used to do is when they came down on the left, they didn't attack the MCOM stations. They actually sat out in buildings and watched over the spawn point and kill you when you spawned. Basically the spawn camping. So I'm just going around here, and for those who use a pro gaming chair or even headsets, you'll know that the game effects and the sound effects in this game are totally amazing. And I have a pro gaming chair, so I've got stereo speakers at my head, and I can hear everything that's going on. So at this point I can hear enemies, I can hear them throw grenades, I can hear them busting down doors, so I know they're here. It's just a matter of trying to fish them out. And they're in that building there, so because I can actually hear them. Just fire up a rocket just to make sure that they're not at a wall. Lucky pot shot, really. And you usually find the odd guy, he'll try and make a run for it, because his teammates will sit in the building and basically watch over the spawn and allowing him to be spawned off. So here's a guy here that is trying to knife. Too late. And here they come. They're going to come down on the left side. But of course, as I said, I'm crap at the RPG. It's easier to take out tanks than it is individual soldiers. But there you go. So I decide at this point, a lot of the other team, the enemy, they end up camping in buildings. So I decide to switch to recon with the shotgun. Simple fact is, I can fish them out better with the motion mine. Let the rest of the team know that, yeah, we've got an enemy sitting in this building, let's get them. I'm using the spas, I'm trying to plant them on my spas at the moment. Great shotgun, but pretty crazy to use, I think. So just searching around, making sure none are sneaking up. I think that medic air owes me a pint. Saved his ass there. So as I said, I hadn't seen MJ Whittle in the whole game, but there he is, and he's an engineer. He was defending on the right flank. So we go to win the game. I thought we were actually going to lose it, but there we go, we actually took it. Very good game all around. I was killed 20 times. I was edited out of this video. Pretty boring to watch me getting killed. Pick up a few pins. Killed 28 people. Came 4th on the leaderboard. A great game all around, I have to say. I enjoyed it. So, hope you enjoyed the video. Over and out. Peace.